Hello, welcome back guys. So today you'll be learning how to solve equations, and after this video you'll be able to isolate a variable. Alright, so let's begin. In order to solve an equation like this, you need to be able to isolate a variable. Isolating a variable means getting that variable by itself on one side of the equation. To do this, use inverse operations to manipulate the equation, remembering that whatever you do to one side, you must do to the next. So basically, you do the same thing to both sides of the equation. Alright, so it usually makes sense to first eliminate any fractions, then distribute across parentheses, or you can just start by distributing across parentheses. Then you'd collect and combine like terms, after which you divide to leave variable by itself. On to the explanation. For example, we have, the same question from before. Half times 3x plus 14 equal 16 times 7x minus 10. And the question says, which value of x satisfies the equation above? So basically, this question is asking us to isolate the variable or find what x is equal to. So you could start by eliminating the fractions or by distributing across parentheses. Just know that if you eliminate the fraction, you'll still distribute across parentheses. So you can choose whatever way you want to do it for whatever question you get, but for this one we're going to first eliminate the fraction. So in order to eliminate the fraction, you have to multiply by a number that is going to change the fraction into a whole number. So for this question, a number that is going to change both fractions into a whole number is 6. So 6 multiplied by a half would get 3, and 6 multiplied by 1/6 you'd get 1. So our new equation would be 3 times 3x plus 14 equals 7x minus 10. And the reason why it's 7x minus 10, because 1 distributed throughout this binomial, you'll get the same thing. So now we're moving on. In order to collect all the x terms on one side, you'll first need to distribute 3, which is on the left side of the equation. And that means you'll multiply 3 by everything inside the bracket. So I don't know if I said this before, but when you distribute throughout or across parentheses, it means to multiply what is outside by everything that is inside. So for this one, we're going to multiply 3 by 3x, we get 9x, and 3 by 14 is 42. So our new equation would be 9x plus 42 equals 7x minus 10. Now that we have the equation like this, it is evident that we can combine some terms. And we have two ways in doing this. The first one is what I said before, where we're going to do exactly what we do to one side to the next. However, we're supposed to use inverse operations. So let me show you what I mean by this. So the next step for this equation, 9x plus 42 equals 7x minus 10, is to subtract 7x from both sides. The reason we're subtracting 7x is because it was positive from before, and we're using inverse operation, so the opposite of adding is subtracting. So we're going to subtract 7x from both sides. So 9x minus 7x would be 2x, and 7x minus 7x is 0. So our new equation is 2x plus 42 equal negative 10. Our next step is to subtract 42 from both sides. And as I said before, we're using inverse operation. 42 was positive, so now we're going to subtract it. 42 minus 42 is 0. Negative 10 minus 42 is negative 52. So our new equation is 2x equal negative 52. Finally, we divide so we can get the variable by itself. And in this case, in all the cases when we're isolating variables, we're going to divide by what is exactly beside the variable. So we're going to divide by 2. 2 into 2x, we have x. 2 into negative 52, we have negative 26. Now the next way in isolating variables, or the next way in grouping the like terms, this way you will see exactly the like terms together. So you basically see them beside each other. So what we're going to do is we're going to carry over the number or the binomial and then switch the operation. So when you bring it over, if it was positive over the left side, it's not going to be negative over the right side. If it was negative over the left side, it's going to be positive over the right side. So that's what we do for this one. So we bring over 7, so it's now 9x minus 7x, and we bring over 42, so it's now negative 42 minus 10, and we get the same answer, 2x equal negative 52. And now we'll divide together, variable by itself, we'll divide by 2, and our answer would be negative 26. So another example, 3 times x plus 2 equals 14 minus 2 times 3 minus negative 2x. So first we're going to distribute across parentheses because we cannot eliminate fractions because there are no fractions to be eliminated. So distribute across parentheses. We're going to multiply 3 by 2, x plus 2, so we're going to get 3x plus 6. We're going to carry down the 14, and we're going to multiply negative 2 by 3 minus negative 2x. So negative 2 times 3, negative 6, negative 2 times negative 2x, positive 4x. A negative multiplied by the negative equals a positive. So our new equation is 3x plus 6 equals 14 minus 6 plus 46. Our next step is to combine the terms, and we're going to do that by bringing them over and using the inverse operation. So we're going to bring over 3x to the right, so it's going to be minus 3x. So we're going to have 4x minus 3x, and we're going to bring over 14 and the negative 6 over to the left. So now we would have 6 minus 14 plus 6. And the 6 minus 14 plus 6 is negative 2. And 4x minus 3x is x. So x is equal to negative 2. Alright, that's it for today, guys. Request what you want in the comments. If you have a topic that you want me to go over or want me to show you how it's done, then just put that in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.